Okay, so I had to do a video. Now I know this video that I'm responding to is a couple weeks old, I get that, but there was just some things that were bugging me, and I had to do a response. I had to. Okay, so first of all, morons. We're all morons. Well, people are universally stupid. I get that. But morons, it's a pretty harsh word. I mean, come on now. Who are you to call us morons? And let's see. Destroy ourselves again. Destroy ourselves again. Now, how can you destroy something again when it's already been destroyed once? I know you can rebuild, but that would mean that there would have to be something to rebuild with and from. So we can't destroy ourselves again and again and again and again, because then we wouldn't have anything to rebuild with and therefore redestroy. So instead of saying destroy, how about you say, like, brought down to a lower level? Probably be a better way to put it. Now, who is this? Mary? Is that who this other person is on the other side of this video? There's like Jessica and there's like Mary or something like that. She said she's Wicca. That'd be Wiccan. Not Wicca, Wiccan. Okay? Get it right, or don't say it at all. Alright? And engaged at 15 or 16 or whatever? Engaged? Are you serious? Engaged? Kids are moving too fast these days. You're like, how old again? 15? Seriously? Yeah. Anyways. Get along in harmony. Now let me talk about this. Now I took notes, so that's why I'm referencing these things. But all of us live together in harmony. Now let me talk about that for a second. All of us living together in harmony, to be honest, would be pretty freaking boring. I mean, seriously, if everybody got together in harmony and, it was utopia, yes, it would be nice, but people still need opinions, and opinions, create conflict, and conflict creates excitement. Now, granted, we should be able to control the level of excitement and conflict that we do happen to want to portray, but at the same time, if everybody got along, we'd have nothing to debate about. Nobody would have an opinion of their own. It's pretty sad. Let's see here. Now, Jessica. You said you never read the Bible, but you say that the stories contradict themselves. How could you have never read the Bible, but know that? I think somebody's lying. Liar! Who is God? Okay, so the question you asked is, who is God? God is this door that I'm standing in front of, the light above my head, the pet that I have in my room. No one will ever really know. Honestly, I believe in God and Goddess. Christians believe in Christ. Catholics believe in God. So, who is God? Depends on what religion you're from. Simple enough. And by the way, Mary, she's only revered in a few different cultures, and in goddess cultures like Wicca and whatnot. In fact, the Catholic Church and even the Christian Church all believe Mary was basically a whore. She wasn't anything significant. In fact, they don't believe that she really contributes anything for the most part, to the faith. 5 minutes, sweet. And then Barry went on this whole rant about God is Jesus, God is Mexican, God is white, black, yada, yada, yada. Well, again, depends on your culture. I mean, seriously. Do you have to be that freaking dense to accept God as only one way? If you think about it, we look at something as, okay, we have God, and in a predominantly Spanish culture, they're going to view God as Spanish. In a predominantly black culture or African, they're going to view God as black. In a predominantly Mexican culture, they're going to view God as, you guessed it, Mexican. Hard to believe, huh? But it's all cultural. Cultural. That's a big word. Cultural. Okay. As far as gods that shapeshift, I'm sure there's plenty of gods that shapeshift. I don't feel like looking them up because I'm being lazy, kind of like you guys. I'm not doing my research beforehand. I'm sorry. Now, using the whole I have a friend thing, you could have probably done without that, Mary. Seriously, I think pretty much everybody, for the most part, on a fairly large scale, not like every single person, but on a large scale, there's a lot of people that know gay people that have been outcast by their family, or are gay themselves and been outcast by their family because their family's ignorant and can't get past it. So, for the most part, your view on it is the same as a few other people. Like, they have the same situation going on. So, you could have, steered away from that whole thing. As far as where you're at, I mean, seriously, you're in Christian Central. That's why you have problems with Christians, believing that you are in the wrong. Because they all grow up being taught Christian and Catholic ways. I mean, you have the Bible Belt, the Mason-Dixon line. All those people are white and Christian or Catholic, period. And that's the only way to be, and that's the only way that everything should be, and so on and so forth, and yada, 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 because that's what they grow up believing. So in Texas, granted you're not on the Bible Belt, and you're not really, well, it depends on where you're at in Texas, and you're not really on the Mason-Dixon line at all. It's still pretty heavily influenced down there that you need to have a healthy dose of a belief in God, and you need to have a healthy dose in, the belief of heaven and hell and the devil and God, or Jesus Christ, anyway. And then people need to feel a part of a religion. Well, then, what about atheists? What about agnostics? They're really not a part of a religion. Atheists are part of no religion whatsoever. Atheists don't believe in a higher power. They just believe that they are here. In fact, most of them are scientists. So your assumption there really isn't correct. Not everybody needs to feel a part of something. Yes, humans categorize because it's their nature. But before you start ranting about something like that, grow up a little bit and learn a thing or two. It'd be good for you.